Hey, what's up guys? How's everybody doing? I hope pretty good. We are out here just trying to catch some rainy day fish. Out here in Tennessee, it's been raining on and off for the last couple days, so brought my rain jacket. Just gonna basically throw a few different baits, see what's gonna get me bit. I brought some dark colors, a little bit of yin and yang, some June buggy looking stuff, and then I brought some whites as well. So just gonna throw it around and we're gonna try to get that rainy day bite. So I've moved to a side of the area I fish here where we do have kind of some fresh water that flows in from the rain. I'm thinking that's going to be a good place to start. If it doesn't work out for me, I'm just going to hop side. So thanks for watching, guys. Let's see what I can do. Towards the end, I'll show you all the baits I caught fish on, why I chose them, and what I really think about them. But thanks, everybody. All right, guys. So we are starting off right now with a dark, I believe this is called red neon black. I'll have to get the color for sure towards the end of the episode when we do the bait review, but it's a 2.75 inch tube, my all-time favorite length of tubes, and a darker one than I typically fish. However, this rain has stained up our water, so I'm thinking this might be the move. We'll see. Otherwise, I got a nice little paddle tail I haven't showed off on the channel yet, and we'll just bounce it off that riprap and see if we can get a strike that way. But I want to start out kind of slow popping this tube. Basically, the way I'm going to work it, just going to cast it out and I'm going to bounce it a few times, kind of jig it, and slowly kind of just work it in, more so with my rod tip than my reel. Kind of just keeping that line tight is all I'm doing with my reel right now, because I want to feel that bite immediately and be able to set this hook to the best of my ability. I'm imagining there's probably some larges and spots out about this area. That's typically how it gets after or during the rain, and maybe some drum too. I haven't caught a drum in a hot minute, so we'll see. Good fish. All right. Good fighter. Come on up here, buddy. That's a pretty one. Wow, look at that. Thanks for being our first. Gorgeous, healthy looking bass. Look at that coloration on that largemouth. Absolutely fine specimen of fish, I say. That rainy day bite. Let's hope it keeps on coming. That was pretty quick, guys. That was like my third cast, so. All right, my friend's first fish. Beautiful little largemouth on this spooky, stormy day out here. I'm gonna keep getting at it. It's very foggy, humid. It's been raining on and off all day, so glad to get them on. Looks like they're biting dark, so we'll keep going at it, see if that's gonna work for me. All right, thank you, buddy. All right, guys, so our spot, I got down a little bit earlier because there was some activity and managed to get that largemouth, but it's kind of what we're working with. A nice stream coming in here. Usually pretty killer for brim. I'll panfish aroonies, but there should be some bass out here as well. We'll find out. Well, supposedly, according to the weather, we do have a couple hours before the rain really comes in hard. So what is on earth is going on with this? If it does pick up like crazy, probably just finish this video tomorrow. We'll do a little post-rain fishing. But basically during the rain out here and right after the rain, I take about 3 different approaches to fishing. It'll start where there's water coming in. If that's a lot of bait over there, if that's not working out for me, I can't tell if I'm getting bit. If that's not working out for me, I'm gonna move to a more sheltered area, kind of do the exact opposite. And 3 baits I like to do is kind of like this, like a tube, maybe a craw, but something dark, and a white paddle tail, or just slightly off white. And if that's not working for me, I usually will tie on a spinner bait, try to get some blades flashing. Depending on, it's not sunny right now, so oh wow, there's a flathead just busting. Not really sunny right now, so I'd go gold blades. I didn't bring any with me, but one of my best days of fishing in the rain was on a spinner bait. It's just non-stop bites. Considering we already got bit on this tube, though, I think I'm gonna bounce it around for a bit. maybe slow down my pace. I'm getting a little excited trying to catch fish before this rain comes in hard. There we go. We're gonna work our way up this ridge of rock that runs out there. Kind of smack up on that rock as soon as we feel it. Which is, it's nice about using kind of a more sensitive rod. This is a medium light I'm throwing around this 8-ounce tube on. You know, sometimes I'll do it on a medium. I just for that extra power, especially if I know I'm gonna catch big fish, but when I'm not expecting a very hard bite, this is a lot of fun, and it's sensitive as well. Oh, that is a good fish. Oh, where are we gonna take this bad boy? I thought that was a snag. That's a good fish, guys. Got 6 pound. We're just gonna let it run. Okay, keep that tension. I'm thinking it's a big drum. I don't think it's a bass. It's really fighting like a rock. Oh my God! It is a massive bass, guys. Oh my gosh. Yes. Come to me. Look at that fish. Yes. We're getting wet. Screw it. We're getting wet. Oh. No. Oh my God. Yes, look at that fish. Yes, that rainy day fishing, baby. Oh, and he spit my tube right as I got him up here. Oh yes, make my day. I'm at BFS, guys. We need to wait on this fella. All right, guys, look how beautiful this fish is. What a monster. I'm guessing it's 3 pounds for sure. What a tank. I'm gonna weigh it, take a picture real quick and get it back in the water. I gotta move quick. Big girl, guys. All right, my friends, zeros. Let's see. £3 9 ounces, guys. Look at that. I needed you so bad. Oh, dropping everything. I'm all shaky. I thought we had like a big drum or a carp on. Get you back in. Oh. Come on now. Yo, that almost looks like a spot. That's a spot for sure. Looked like a largemouth, but in the water I can see those spots on its back. That's wild. And she's, oh, yes. Woo, I saw what that rainy day fishing is about, guys. Finding that pattern, finding what just might get bit. Whew. It is coming down. We're gonna throw our paddle tail. Try to get a little more motion in the water. I don't know, I might have to bail out of here soon. I don't mind the rain, but we're supposed to be getting lightning too. Alright guys, it is thundering pretty hard out here. I'm seeing a lot of lightning. Probably not the best idea to be out here with a graphite rod, so rule number 1 of fishing in the rain: if there's lightning, get out of there. So anyhow guys, I'm out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Really impressed with the size of that spot. That was a great morning. Great little bit of rainy day fishing. So anyhow, I'll see y'all at the place for the bait review. Oh yeah, we made the right move. Look at this, guys. I just started walking. It's been like 30 minutes since I shot that. Dear Lord. Hey, what's up everybody? So it is actually the day after I filmed this, and I got my boy Mars with me. What's up, Marsy, man? You can kind of tell because I got a new haircut. I don't know if you guys can tell. Anyhow, let's get into the breakdown of this bait. So yesterday it ended up coming down. Started raining, started drizzling in the morning. I went out there to try to beat it, and the weather was actually fairly accurate. It did start coming down real hard at about 9, so got a couple hours in. I didn't really have too much time to fish by the time I got there, and I was using the Mizmo, I believe that's how it's pronounced, maybe Mizmo, I've only read it before, tube, and I'm a huge fan of this tube, guys. This rivals my all-time favorite tube. This actually might be my new all-time favorite tube. I'm a huge sucker for the Strike King Bitsy tube. I love 2.75 inch tubes, and this is Mizmo's 2.75 inch tube. So this one is green pumpkin, easy enough. And the other one I was using is I don't have any of them left. I have the packaging though. They are black red neon. I'm glad I got those two. Those were the move. What I didn't show in the video is that I did attempt to throw around this green pumpkin, and I wasn't getting bit, wasn't getting recognized. And look how heavily salted that tube is. Not that I don't scrape off half the salt on accident while I am loading a tube head in there, but yeah. I'm not gonna run into my room right now and grab my tube heads, but I will put the there were 1/8 ounce tube head jigs by Eagle Claw. We'll put them in the description. I have showed them off on several tube videos. If you guys can't tell, I'm a huge fan of fishing tubes. It's a major confidence bait for me. When I set out, I knew basically that it could possibly be a struggle with the rain coming in. It's really hit or miss when it's raining for me. So the things I like to fish, kind of mentioned in the video, I'm a big spinnerbait guy in the rain. However, didn't have any spinner baits on hand, or spinner baits, excuse me, on hand. I went out and I got some. I like to try a lighter color and a darker color. I'll always like to have a lighter paddle tail because I just think I can possibly get that reaction strike. I'm sure if I would have used the paddle tail as much as I did the tube, I probably would have gotten bit just as well. But the dark tube for the win, and fishing it somewhat slowly. It does just those small flicks of the rods that y'all see me doing. I'm not really reeling all crazy. I'm really just bouncing them in place. Like I'll find a rock and I'll just smack it up and down, and it's just flying through the water. So I can't preach enough about how much I like this bait. It's also a they're made in Michigan, and U.S. Marine Corps veteran owned and operated. That's cool, man. I'm all about supporting the vets, man. I am one myself, so I know how difficult it can be sometimes when you're trying to transition out of the military into a regular job and really find your place. So I'm super thrilled that these guys can do it. So that is a big reason that I also buy these tubes more so than other ones, and they're just an outstanding bait. So the next thing I had to show y'all is so I'm just gulping this coffee. I actually need to make some more in a second, so stay with me. I'll be right back. What is up, guys? All right, we just jumped rooms. Got that coffee though. Okay, so I was using the Daiwa Black Label. It is a medium light rod, and medium light's probably my favorite power as a multi-species angler. Bass angler, maybe not so much. I'm more of a medium guy, but I do like medium lights. They're a lot of fun. They're extremely versatile. They give you more sensitivity. I like manipulating 1/8 ounce baits. I'm probably 1/8 ounce, 1/4 ounce is my favorite weight to work with. I love the lighter line, if y'all can't tell. Ever since I got into like BFS stuff and using 6-pound line, it's hard for me to go. I'll do like 6-pound. I'll do 6-pound on my medium lights, 6-pound on my lights. Once I get into the medium range, I'm usually throwing 8, maybe 6 of it spinning, and then I'll do like a 12 on my bait casters, like 10s and 12s. I don't really go higher than 12s for the most part. Sometimes I'll throw a 14. I used to be strictly like a medium heavy guy. I had a bunch. I've slowly kind of broken them, this and that, and got them damaged. But when I first got into bass fishing and really more so lure fishing in general. With casting rods, I would have a lot of medium heavies and heavy sticks, and I would throw 14, 15 pound line on my medium heavies and 17, sometimes even like 20 on my heavies, and I just kind of strayed away for it. It's more fun for me to use lighter line. And I remember the first time I broke off a beautiful bass. I was actually fishing a smaller tube and it had to be like close to a 5 pounder, and I was using 8 pound line, and it scared me from using light line for a while. But I was very novice at the time, and just didn't really properly know how to adjust my drag. I wasn't checking my line. I think that's more so what it was for frays. I'd be dragging and bouncing on rocks really hard, and just, I didn't know what to look for and how to properly catch that fish on lighter line. Since I've fished lighter line more and more and more, I find you can be just as effective, guys. Just watch some of my older videos. I'll be catching big old, I caught a monster gar. That thing had to be dang near 15 pounds on like 6 pound line. It's a lot of fun to use. All right, I'm gonna stop ranting now. So anyhow, guys, this Daiwa Black Label is really, really cool. They got an LG series, and it's totally slipping my mind. They got another series as well that's more for like snappy, quick hook sets and sensitive. I think it's SG. I think it's sensitive graphite and limber graphite. So I got the limber graphite. I got a. I think this is, I don't even know. I'll show you all in the description exactly what this is, but I think it's a 610, and I really wanted to use it for lipless crankbaits. I wanted that extra flex in it. I want a 1/4 ounce lipless crankbaits was ideally what I bought this rod for, and now I use it for just about everything. It's a lot of fun to work. I got that paired with a Silver Creek. One thing I don't like about the rod, guys, so after using this for a while now, is it is 2 pieces, and I don't know if this is a JDM thing or if it's kind of a big thing, but where the blank, it comes to you out of the handle, so you slide it in the actual handle itself. I'm not going to try to remove it right now because it would kind of get loose on me after fishing, and I would put it in and try to straighten it, and naturally I was probably like a dumbass, I was grabbing the guide to kind of line up the eyes right properly when I was pushing it in there, and my guide was getting looser and looser. I'm like, okay, this is a problem. Obviously I can't be doing that, but when you're out there, you're fishing, my rod's all wet, my hands are wet from catching fish and whatnot, and then I'm like trying to line a rod like that. I'm going to grab the guide because that's what I can grab onto to manipulate where I want the rod sitting in the handle. So yeah, then one thing I don't like, I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm sure there's people like that for some reason, but I don't. Anyhow, guys, let's get on to something I wanted to show y'all. So I had a company reach out to me, SlickRodUSA, to try out their product. And I said, heck yeah, I'll definitely want to give it a shot. And if I like it, I'll make an Instagram post and end up showing it on my channel. But we'll do. This is my first time checking it out, right? So what it is it is a protection formula for your rod. So we'll look at our directions right here. Step 1, shake well. All right, yo, shaky, shaky. Step 2, spray product onto a towel. So I got my towel here. I may or may not have read the steps before shooting this video. We'll spray that on in a second. Step 3, applied to rod and reel. Step 4, let stand for 30 seconds. Step 5, wipe away excess product. Step 6, go fishing. Unfortunately, I can't go fishing until the evening, which I think is going to be better for me because it is, extremely muddy out right now. Or the water is extremely muddy, and I think that low light condition might help me out. It is very cool though, guys. I stepped out this morning. I had to grab something out of my car, and I was like shocked at how much the temperature dropped due to that rain, which is an awesome thing. I think the fish might be biting hard tonight. I don't know. I'm either probably going to get completely screwed over or have an amazing bite, but that's just how it goes. All right, nice slick, clean lid. Doesn't smell bad. It smells like kind of good actually. as weird as that to say. I don't know if they must have put a sort of scent thing in there or something like that, but I'm digging the smell. Kind of a cool color, whatever that dye is in there. All right, so we're gonna apply that right here. Okay, goes on good. I'm not having too much excess right now. All right, so let's stand for 30 seconds, and we'll babble on about my muddy evening fishing. Muddy fishing for me is something I'm not good at all. I'm used to fishing a lightly stained water, if not almost crystal clear creeks. So when I do muddy stuff, it's really hit or miss. It's more about probably a confidence issue. I always feel like because I got the river attached to that area, inner marina that I fish, it almost acts like a lake, that a lot of these bass move out on the river because the water clarity is a bit better. So I don't know if that's just what I got in my head or that's an actual thing, but I usually try both. I'm probably going to start out with, I don't know, maybe some spinner baits with some big old gold blades, darker creature baits, I don't really know, buzz baits. I got to look through what I got, maybe like a blue craw or something like that, a dark blue craw. It's probably been close to 30 seconds. And this is probably gonna be a longer video than usual, but that's all good. All right, so wipe off excess. Cool. And we'll cap this bad boy up. And I have a lot of rods to do. I know I have showed y'all. That's just my wall space, my friends. I got a whole closet full of these bad boys. I actually don't let certain people see them because they're like, oh my God, dude, why you got so many rods? I'm like, dude, because it's what I love, man. Of course I don't put my time and thought in. I've accumulated over the years, you know. I can't go a year without buying at least 2-3 rods, and you tend to take care of them, as you can tell, probably why I'll be using this more and more often. So I do like the product. I like the label, man. It's a clean label. Packaging was cool. It came extremely quickly to me as well, the shipping. Because not a chemical smell at all. It smelled like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, Mars, what does that smell like to you, babe? Don't mess with me, dude. I don't know, it's not bad. It almost smells like an air freshener type deal. It's pretty cool. Like the color, pretty neat. It wasn't overly sloppy when I applied it to the rod. I was able to clean it off really well. And what it does is it protects your rod from, here I got the little thing right here. Really nice packaging. It says prevents oxidation. I think it's like rust and corrosion. I guess so. I got to put this on my reel actually as well. Prohibits bonding of scales, algae, and grime. I get a lot of scaling on my rods just from splashback. It'll just kind of show up on there. Makes rod and reel maintenance simple. Keeps old and new rods shining and vibrant. Environmentally safe. All right, man, that's super cool, dude. And I'm always with the environmentally safe. And I'm always trying to clean up garbage if I go out there, you know, like picking up line, people's line. When I unsnag like a big old thing of braid from Catfish Dudes, I'm always like winding that stuff up and throwing it in my bag. But anyhow, guys, I gotta get this day started. I'm gonna be doing some fishing later. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And I'll drop SlickRod's info in the description if you guys are interested, as well as the rods and bait I used like I always do. They reached out to me through Instagram, so if you guys check out SlickRodUSA on Instagram, if you guys are interested in that. My Instagram is just Kentucky Angler. So I think it's Kentucky_angler on Instagram. So anyhow, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.